Hello everyone, my name is Spuky and welcome back to Homebody. Last time we managed to escape the house, but clearly that wasn't the thing that we were actually supposed to be doing. Because it turns out that the house is a simulation, I guess? Or something like that? We've got a couple of leads to follow here. The first thing that I have not looked at. Well, that's interesting. This is like crossed off. Is that because we've done it? Anyway, the first thing I want to follow up on is this this clue about the Watcher inside the book. We come over here. This will actually tell us a page number. Page 110. So I think using that information, we can find the actual reference page in the book and see if we can figure out what's up with that. Page 110. Oh, so this is where the missing page from the study drawer came from. What do these color bars mean? Blue, red, red, yellow. Did I note that? I did. Okay, I thought we were going to be reading an entry, but I guess we just got some other clue. So the other thing that I need to follow up on is the sound machine in the room that the killer spawns in. But in order to mess with that, I have to wait for him to show up. So it's going to be a while, I think, before I can do that. Until then, let's see if we can figure out how to get into here. This door's been locked. The other characters seem to imply that it's my bedroom, but it seems like, from context, it's probably leads to the attic. What is this? Computer's on an uninterruptible power supply. I guess that means it's important. Oh, well, it was important. It's not anymore. So I need to get into this room, but the killer has to show up first. So this is the closet that I can hide in. I think that maybe I can hide in here when he spawns so that he'll leave, and that'll give me the maximum amount of access time here. But again, that doesn't happen until past 10. I've got a few hours to kill here. Oh my god. The camera. I could also try switching the electricity to the blue wire side and seeing what that does. The yellow wire leads to the front door, but we know that's not relevant anymore. So the only problem with that is that in order to even get access to that puzzle, I've got to wait for this door to open. Everything's on a timer. And I don't have any information about these keypads yet. Cliff have anything to say to me? Hey, Cliff. Hey, Emily. You're here. Leave me alone. Okay, yeah. So he did start talking to me, but he doesn't have a whole lot to say. Can't check any of these sticky notes. Huh, now wait a minute, hold on. I don't think I've ever opened this door. Oh, it's just a hiding spot. Okay, that's good to know. Anything else I haven't interacted with? I don't think I've ever looked at this console here. Yep, just gonna walk right in front of you. Whoa, retro. Amazing how these things feel so brittle, but somehow they last forever. Yep, purred mystery indeed. I guess I may as well wait now and do the electricity thing. 9:15, I think, is when the power outage happens that opens the door. There's nothing else to interact with in here that I haven't already looked at. It's empty? There's no way I totally forgot to pack. What the hell? Okay, that's different. Let's get the power turned on. Or the power to the box going, rather. I just looked at it. Ah. Okay. Turn the power on. And then let's go see if we can route it on the other side to the blue wire. And hopefully that doesn't take me all night to do. Like it did last time. I didn't save a copy of the solution by any chance, did I? Well, I did. But I don't know that that helps me solve it again. Especially not the other way. So I need this to go positive here to positive here, negative here to negative here. So... that's not happening. Let's see if we can... Whoa! I actually didn't know he was out already. Oh my god, the camera! Well, that's... Okay. This game really needs some tank controls. So at that point, I look at Gary and say, that makes two of us. And Gary clearly wants to back down, but I don't want to back down. And we stared that guy down until he backed off. You intimidated him? Nah, he never wanted to fight. Turned out he was joking. Huh. So that happened at the Roadhouse, huh? Yep. Huh. I haven't been to the Roadhouse since we were all there together the first time we watched the Crusades. That must have been, what, like 3 years ago? Yep. Glad you had occasion to grace us with your presence again. Well, my grandma died very conveniently. You wouldn't have come otherwise? And I thought Pete was the flaky one. I've been really anxious about coming back here. Oh, nope. I've been busy. So relax. We're supposed to have fun here. We'll drink out of dirty glasses and watch some falling space garbage, and it'll be great. But isn't the bar just outside of town? Where are we going? We're going to the site where I've been working. Why? And why are you telling me this now? We're going to get to the bar way after everybody else. I told others a later start time. I wanted to make sure I didn't have time to pick up my last check alone. Your last check? Last time we talked to you seemed crazy about that job. Last time we talked was like 14 months ago. My mom owed me some money. It's fine. Okay. Wait, didn't we just pass the Riverside exit? Isn't that where you said the site was? Do you know what day it is, Emily? August 13th? Friday, August 13th. So what, you're superstitious now? Wait, are you afraid to go back there? Is that why you quit? Nobody sticks around those types of jobs long. You either work a decade, tear your body up, or you quit before you're in too deep. Uh-huh. Buddy of mine, Martin, kind of an older guy, wife and 2 kids. He's spotting another guy, Brian, as he's bringing up a dump truck full of gravel, laying a foundation. The truck hits a bundle of rebar. The scaffold collapses. Martin falls into a pit, and the truck tips behind him, just enough to dump all that gravel on top of him. He's chest deep in gravel now, but his arms are free. He's responsive. He's feeling okay. Miracle. But it turns out, I mean, that's 18 tons of gravel in there with him, right? All that weight, it's pushed all the oxygen in his blood up into his brain. And below the waist, he's crushed. He's just one big bruise. When they pull him out of there, all that blood's going to go racing to his legs. He's going to go into shock and his brain's going to die. So this is it. They bring him his family, explain the situation. They hug him. They say goodbye. And then they winch him out, and he's gone. Isn't that what happened in Signs? Signs? The M. Night Shyamalan movie, Signs? The guy's wife gets hit by a truck, and he goes to say goodbye to her. It happened. It happened to somebody I know, Emily. And it's going to happen to me. Either I live hard and die young like Martin, or I become a lumpy old asshole like my dad. Hey, eyes on the road! Sorry, Cliff. Don't mention it. I'm sorry, too. Wait, where are we? How long have we been driving for? Okay. That was a lot. So, Cliff gonna talk to me now? Hey, did I always have a name badge on? Interesting. Hi, Cliff. Hey, Emily. You're here. Leave me alone. Okay, so no, he's not going to talk to me now. There was... I guess it's probably pasta sauce, not blood. But has it always been there? Okay, well... Once again, I find myself feeling like what I need to be doing is waiting. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen this angle of the room. Nothing else to interact with, though. I can't kill time by talking to people because time freezes when I'm talking to people. We already got that clue. It was good. I mean, exposure is worth something, right? Sure, exposure, right. Are you excited to get out there and see the Perseids? I guess so. Oh man, I am so excited. I'm all shaky, I feel like I drank a ton of coffee. But I had to stop doing that years ago. Wow, you're pretty into space stuff now, huh? Oh, Emily, I don't know if this is a door you want to open. I've spent a lot of time on astronomy Wikipedia lately. It's a pestilence. I'd love to hear it. I hereby invite the Space Facts vampire into my home. Okay, so, to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is a Perseid? Why do we call it the Perseids, are actually bits of junk that just fall off a much bigger comet, the Swift-Tuttle. It has this whole cloud of bits that follows it around its orbit, and those bits get burned up in our atmosphere, hence the streaks of light. In fact, some of those little bits have been part of the cloud for thousands of years. Neat. I thought it was just heat. Neat. Isn't it, to think about how it went so far away just to come right back to us again? Gary, do you know what's up with Cliff? Like, is he mad at me? Oh man, is he acting like he's mad at you? He's actively cold-shouldering. Huh. For all his bluster, Cliff usually is more of a passive-aggressive kind of guy. I don't remember him saying anything particularly shitty. Come to think of it, though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I brought you up. Shit. So you do think he's mad at me? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm very confident that he's mad at you. Do you think he's just mad I got here late? I'm pretty sure that didn't help, but this has been an ongoing thing. He keeps bringing up how you live in the big city, that you're too good for us. It was all he would talk about for a while, around the time he first started clinging to me constantly. Yikes, sorry about that. It is what it is. You two are still super close, right? Yeah, wish I could get rid of the guy. I'm joking. I don't want to get rid of him. I'll bring this up to him. You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked about him like that. This is going to take some subterfuge, and I can't promise it'll be done by the end of the night, but I'll try to bring it up. That sounds like a burden. But thank you, Gary. Nah, it'll be like pulling off a Band-Aid. So, how's the weekend been going? It's been good. Cliff has been a little clingy, but it's been good just hanging out and taking in the atmosphere. Not quite like old times, but I guess we can't expect them to be. Cliff really values you, doesn't he? He does, but I think he values the concept of me more than he actually appreciates me for who I am. Like I'm Cliff Jr. or something. And he changes the subject when you try to talk about yourself, right? Oh, immediately. I don't think he even knows when he's doing it. It's weird, when you see people again for the first time in a while, they seem like exaggerated versions of themselves. But I know that's in part because I'm exaggerated too. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, yeah, so we just had like kind of a long conversation and the time didn't change at all. So that's less than ideal. But I've got to be talking to people because I've got to be getting clues on what I need to be doing. Manuscript page? Did I read this already? No, I don't think I've read this. Come Hell or Higher Waters, Part 1 Festivities. Someone in a corner was playing a saw with a bow, poorly, and the theremin warble of it screeched through the house until the man caught the bow on the ragged teeth. It snapped with a twang, striking him in the face. A woman in a shawl poured vodka into a lightly bleeding cut on his eyebrow. Suddenly there was a joint in my hand, as well as a fresh grasshopper. Who gave them to me? Perhaps they simply manifested there. I may have been soused 3 drinks ago, but I was in the throes of personal heartbreak, and I'd be damned if I wasn't going to have a good time in spite of it. The party gathered as a celebration of the full moon, and had quickly devolved into a celebration of pure debauchery. I observed a jolly nude man streak across the yard, a comet of pale flesh. We were artists, after all, left to our own devices, and a voluminous quality of liquor and acid. What else would you expect? I led a small gaggle of quite pulchritudinous young ladies into the attic to show them the accumulator. They oohed and awed and huddled inside the chamber, and pressed with a finely crafted... And then that's it. But I want to get into the attic to see the accumulator. Parker, thank you for the vials. I swear these are the last I'll need. Do remember to change your bandages, because I do not plan on taking you to the ER again. Work will be done soon. Rest assured it's as convoluted as you feared. Actually, I think I have read that before. Surprisingly little to interact with around here. And I keep hitting the wrong key. The teal wire leads up to a box with a little spotlight. I guess the power box in the living room powers this on. Yeah? It sure does, but to what benefit? Well, let's head back downstairs, I guess. The power's about to go out, so I can get down there and power up that box. Make another try at the wire puzzle, I guess. But I want to try to keep an eye on the time and get up there in time for the killer to spawn. Real quick while I'm down here, I did find some colors, and was there a color-related puzzle down here? No, not that. Well, there's this. Blue, red, red, yellow. That matches the color scheme of this, but I don't know that... I only have a... Oh! Wait, what? Okay. I don't think I understand how this is supposed to work. Well, I made it work anyway. Okay, so now we've got some new stuff to look at. An invoice for the delivery of 2 industrial-grade Galnerin generators to the house. Attached is a handwritten note. Parker, I thought your accumulator was an acoustic device. Why are we suddenly looking to generate more power than we could use in a year? Okay. Radon, the silent killer. Silent no longer. Odorless, colorless, deadly. Radon may have even infiltrated your home already. The most dangerous thing you can't see, hear, taste, or smell. Did you know thousands die from radon exposure every year? The radon comes from natural breakdown of uranium found in the soil your home is built on and the water you drink. Radon is the #1 cause of lung cancer in non-smokers. Radon attaches itself to dust particles in the air. The amount of radiation in 4 PCI per liter of radon is equal to 100 chest x-rays. The symptoms of radon poisoning will not appear until you have lung cancer or about to. See a doctor immediately. Ray-dos and ray-don'ts. Do quit smoking. Don't wait. Radon may already be inside your home. Do test your home for radon. Don't let annual home maintenance slip. Do repair foundation damages and filter your drinking water. Don't ignore deadly signs like wheezing, shortness of breath, or coughing up blood. Make sure your family is safe from the dangers of radon with tungsten brand radon test strips. Okay. Schematic. On the wall is some kind of electronics diagram and attaches a small note with a 3-digit number 278. This must be the combination to get into the cellar. Now I'll be able to get down here before the power goes out. Okay. Okay. That is immensely useful. So I think I'm going to ignore the power box stuff right now. I think that the killer's out. And if I can sneak around him and get to his hideout without getting stabbed. I'm listening for footsteps, I guess. Or shanking noises. surprisingly nervous because I don't know where he's at. Okay, he must not be out yet. Somebody's still alive in here. So I'm going to hide. Okay, yeah, the painting's still closed. So I'm going to hide in here and wait for him because I know it's coming soon. What is this? What is that? Weird. Alright, well there he is. Yeah? Just go on. Go leave. Go try to murder somebody. I'll give him about 10 seconds. Okay. It's not it. Where is... Here it is. Up, down, middle. Nope, that's not right. Okay, so there's two aspects to this that need... I know this is right. This combination is right. Oh, I was paying too close attention to the noises and not enough to the sound of the killer walking. So the up, down, middle has to refer to the dials down there, and then I've got to figure out the right combination for the sounds up top. Hope getting out here wasn't too much of a hassle for you guys. Emily, for real, the drive was fine. It would have been nothing for miles except for trees, and then once every hour we'd see cows or something. At one point we stopped at one of those roadside boiled peanut stands, and we saw the guy ladle some of the hot nut water into his mouth, so we left without getting any. Sounds to me like you saw something that made you feel funny. I should tell a trusted adult right away. Did a joke just go over my head? I feel like this is one of those Emily Francinisms, and none of us speak that language. Wait, you guys don't know the story? So, like, do you guys remember when the local arts council held that mini-con in the spring? I got a booth and was crunching like crazy to churn out little paintings and zines while also doing homework poorly. And because I'm a good friend, I offered to help set things up to make her life easier. That, and I wanted an excuse to hang out and people watch. Emily sends me to Kinko's to pick up a box of freshly printed and very glossy, nice autobiozines. Get them, get back to the con just in time for the show to get going. I was excited to see how the books came out because I was nervous about full bleeds and whatnot, and when I opened the box, it's not my zines. It was instead some fully packed with a variety of public safety and surprisingly Christian pamphlets, like the kind you get in Dare or the ones assholes leave instead of tips. They were Chick Tract adjacent, and people were already in the hall browsing. I'm panicking because the print job was expensive and I was hoping to make my money back. And now I have a box of shit people try to hand you at the grocery store. And the booth next to us saw the whole thing and wanted to read them. And I'm standing there feeling like the biggest idiot on planet Earth for ruining my friend's show. Then Emily fans them out on the table, scribbles a little sign that says $1, and those things start selling like hotcakes. It turns out disaffected stoners really love Dare ephemera. Those pamphlets sold better than anything I've tried to sell since. I've still got some somewhere. Ever since, little snippets of those pamphlets will just randomly pop into my head. Radon might be right behind you. Yeah, those pamphlets make obscure safety concerns feel like they're the living entities coming to kill you. I remember feeling like I had to lock my doors to keep out Legionnaire's disease. Francine, you made the best mistake possible. You saved me from having other people see cartoons of me unsuccessfully trying to convince the Krispy Kreme employees to let me have some of the burned up donuts that got stuck in the production line, and having an inexplicable panic attack in the parking lot. No one needs to see that. So thank you, again, for fucking up so bad. Did they let you have the donuts? They did not. So you really took those old brochures literally, huh? What do you mean? Radon might be right behind you sounds like something you would say. You're always warning me about obscure shit I've never even heard of. You know what? I just realized I need to go find my binoculars. I'll be right back. It's messed up that they don't just let you have the donuts. I mean, they're just going to go in the trash anyway. Em, you doing okay in there? Yeah, I just need a second. You said that, yeah, like 14 minutes ago? Well, I told the gang I would bring those binoculars along for the trip, so I've been looking for them, and I don't think they're here, so now I'm curled up in a ball, trying not to hyperventilate. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. I thought you were doing great. I haven't seen you this on in a while. I think 20 minutes of on is all I can do, and I think I can only do that because Francine's wingmanning me. It's embarrassing. When we met, I was all Captain Cool, helping Francine keep her shit together. But I'm not like I was back then in school. I don't even recognize that person. You don't have to be perfect for them to like you. You're their friend. They're already like you. Do they like me, or do they just like whoever that was? Unless you've been quietly struggling with demonic possession or something, whoever that was is still you. Look, I don't want to make you feel any more guilty about it, but I can only talk to your friends about data analysis for so long. You're fine, you're safe, they missed you. Even if they'll never forgive you for not being able to find the binoculars. Come on, I'm making tea. What? Did you need a pair of binoculars to find that pair of binoculars? Get your feet off my table. Jesus, what are you, my mom? I just don't want you ruining my table. I eat on that. Cliff, we need to talk about that binocular joke. I'm disappointed in you. Em, it's okay. Laura turned it off. I know. You're really worried about this, huh? Like, you're worried about me ruining your table? Cliff, cool it. I'm just messing around. You guys' apartment is so cute. It seems like a really nice area. Thanks. Yeah, we got super lucky. Lots of cool little shops nearby and a good variety of overpriced cafes. Will we even be able to see the shower out here with all the light pollution? Come on, it's not that bad if you go like a mile out of town. Anyway, the moon is just a tiny crescent tonight. Barely any competition for the Perseids. Hot nut water guy got me thinking. That the hot nut water would probably be pretty good. Super umami, yeah. Obviously. The hot nut water guy also got me thinking. I feel like travel becomes way less stressful once you just accept that things in a new place are going to be uncertain and weird instead of trying to control every last detail. Just go with the flow. Like that time we were out on the mountains and decided to follow signs for a family fun center. And ended up burned down ghost town with no sign of escape? Totally. The creaking of distant rocking chair, unreadable old billboards bleached white by the sun. Tetanus on every surface. Gotta love that percolating sense of unknowable danger. Guys, guess what? I'm changing the subject. What are we gonna get for dinner? I could go for some za. I think we could do better than za. Emily, you live here. What should we get for food? Sure, yeah, let's just get a pizza. In that case, we better get going if we're going to get to Domino's before they close. Crud, okay, let me just do the rounds of the apartment real quick before we go. Emily, seriously, are you still worried about your knobs? It's not that unreasonable. An apartment next door of mine was like, I guess, a crash pad for pilots who were coming into the airport down the road. The city shut off our gas and nobody was around to turn the pilot light back on. No pilots for the pilot light. They had one job. I'm taking heat for the binocular joke and you can get away with that one. Right? Anyway, with the pilot light off, the room just slowly swelled with gas. By the time the landlord finally came to shut off the valve, the apartment was so filled with gas that the windows had bowed out from the pressure. Sure, but that has to be rare. Rare, but it happens. And gas is invisible, so... I worry about that too. The thing that bothers me is, like, what happens if my lungs are full of gas and it ignites? My lungs are getting, like, all burned up from the inside? Wouldn't the gas need oxygen to ignite? What's in my lungs if not oxygen? Guys, I think we should stop talking about this. Why should we? Listen, gas isn't some magic murder monster coming to kill you. You turn the knob and it's off. That's it. Pete, help me out here. Exactly, thank you. That's just what I'm talking about. Look, let me put this to rest for you, Emily. See? And did we all die in a blazing inferno? No, so you can relax now. Wow, Cliff, you're right. I'm so relaxed. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment. What was that noise? Oh boy, okay. Well, we did make some progress. We got the code. I've already forgotten what it was. Oh no, did we not write it down? 210, book clue. Okay, here we go. 278. Okay, so it's... Okay, I don't know how to vocalize that, but I understand it. I think. This gives us time to work on this wire puzzle. Oh boy. And here we go. This scared the crap out of me. Well, that was not helpful at all. And of course, my brain has abandoned the noises of the machine. But I guess now that is all that I can bother to work on. And not for very long either. Okay. Up, down, middle. Okay. Now what did that do? I did that. That matches. Did not open the elevator, which is kind of what I expected it to do. Nope, now I'm stuck in here. Well, I solved the puzzle, but to what end? So, you bet the guy who owns the house, Nest. Yeah, he was making like 15% sense this time. He sure made a big to-do about the machine in his attic. You should head up there and check it out. Nowhere left to go but up, right? To the attic, I mean. There's a red door that leads to the attic. Is there anything around there that would help open it? There's a teal cable that runs up to the attic door, starting in the living room. Maybe you have to solve the right side of the living room power box first. See you later, Emily. Yeah, gee, it's not like I've been trying desperately to do that this entire time. Thanks, Pete. You son of a bitch. Fucking Pete. I have to I have to put the code in. 278. Oh, you know what? I bet setting that correctly unlocks this. That's got to be what that is, right? So not only do I have to get up there and get it done, I also have to make it back. Okay, more desperate puzzle solving. Did it. Now let's hope that I've got enough time. Oh my god. This camera is inexcusable. It turns on this light. And it does what? Oh no. Is this another puzzle I have to solve? Okay, did I do it? No, I didn't. Oh, do I want the outlined ones turned on and everything else turned off? It's gonna be the thing, right? Oh no, I hear him. Oh no, and it's not going to be any easier. The wire puzzle is not going to be any easier even if I have the solution, is it? Maybe it will be. Pip sure was giving you a hard time last night, huh? You mean when he was ribbing me about burning to death? I think he thought he was helping. Tough love. He could have at least apologized. Pretty sure he was waiting for me to thank him. Anyway, thanks for sticking up for me. I really appreciate it. Of course. You would have done the same for me. I remember the time we were trapped in Rockridge Mall waiting for the storm to pass. Yeah, actually I was just thinking about it. Maybe because of the torrential rain. The parking lot was shaped like a bowl with the mall at the center, and the sewers clogged, the whole thing's flooded. They wheeled in a generator to keep the lights on while they waited for the city to bring in a pump to drain all the water. It took so long we ended up having to stay the night. I remember trying to sleep with the sound of the generator, as if the worry wasn't already keeping me awake. Yeah, for a while you seemed really stressed. You were sure the dome would break and the water would pour in? Like it was the end of the world or something. You weren't scared? I didn't love it, but I think I like getting closed off like that. Always nice to have fewer variables, you know? Being able to focus on one big, scary unknown kind of distracts from all the other little unknowns. I tried to think about it like one of those CD-ROM puzzle games we used to play. That's really smart. I almost let all the worry get to me, but you were so cheerful, so brave, that I ended up having a good time. Even though, you know, we could have drowned. Oh. Emily, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just wondering what would have happened if I had kept flooding. If it had kept flooding, if the city hadn't been able to stop it. Like, could we have done anything about it, or would we just be out of luck? Why are you suddenly so worried about something that's already happened? Sure, things went fine that night, but what about next time? You mean, next time we're trapped in a flooding mall? Okay, alright. So. Got these solutions. 278. It's going to open this. Turn this on. So let's consult the solution. If we can look at this each step of the way. Okay, so that's right. We want... That's right. Up here. It's going to look like that. And then this one is going to go... It's already correct. Alright. Why is my memory log updated? Whatever. Okay. So each button turns on all the surrounding lights. Or toggles all the surrounding lights. So... Yeah, that's him. How do I... How can I get safe? Wait, is it? It's not time yet, is it? No. I still have a little bit. It's like 10:40 something. Nope, that's him for real. Gotta kind of juke him around. Whoa! The paintings. Never seen that before. Okay, I kind of juked him. Bought myself a few more seconds here. Not very long, though. Nope. Parker, again, I was locked out of the attic today because I couldn't solve your little puzzle. I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Next time you need to get to the attic, just press the buttons in this order. Great. I'm not saying I want a guide to the puzzle. I'm saying you should install a normal lock. Oh, I guess there's no power here. Blueprints of the weird machine in the middle of the room. Is that thing the Nest's accumulator? 3 cables run power into the accumulator from elsewhere in the house. 2 generators and a weird machine. I guess all the power flows into the machine. You should follow the cables to find where the power comes from. Oh, great. A broken exposed wire. Touching this would be very bad. I don't know what I expected. Touching it was very bad. What was that? Okay. Well, we made some progress. We got some puzzles solved, as painful as it was to do it. Let's see. What's the easiest solution to get back to where we were? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, it was like, nice. Okay, is there anything more I can interact with in here now that the lights are on? Oh. It's a box with 3 lights and a big old mad scientist switch. It looks like it provides power to the accumulator. There are 3 gnarly cables coming into it from below. It probably needs 3 sources of power, like in the blueprint. Then I can turn the accumulator on and end all of this. Sounds like opening this machine made something break downstairs. Okay. I certainly don't have a combo for that. Let's go see what broke, though, I guess. Where would something have broken? It'd be nice if I could get early access to in here, but I don't think that's in the cards. All the way down in the basement, I guess? Because it would have to be something connected to that spot. And there's no room really over there. Oh, shit. I'm still totally unable to interact with this. I don't see anything different here. Maybe this is not the spot where something broke. Heavy orange cable. So I need to solve this, but I still don't have the right code for this, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not ready to solve this yet. Oh, maybe the pipe is what broke. That could make sense. Not that I'm certain that that's helpful to me. Getting into this locker, I guess, is probably going to be the next thing I need to do. So if I wait for the killer to show up and put that code in, at least I know this. We'll reset that puzzle down there. Alright. Let's wait for the killer. Okay. Let this guy get out there and get to business. Give him a little bit of time so he doesn't hear me coming out of the closet. Up, down, middle, or purple. Now I need to make it back to the basement without getting slashed. I worry that this will be a challenge. Oh, this is what broke. There's a broken piece of glass on the ground. It looks like there's letters on it. It doesn't spell anything. Stuv WYX. Oh, shit. Okay. I need to know that, but I'm committed now to doing this. No! Shit! No! Not a good time for the camera to mess up. Okay, how am I going to make this work? If I lure him into here, he'll kill her, and that'll buy me a couple seconds. I can't inspect that while I'm panicking, I guess. Oh, that was the sound of that. I really don't have very long to... No! It's so frustrating because it's just the camera, getting caught up on the room transitions. When, like, I know what I'm going to be doing. If you give me a clue to the same thing that I'm already working on, I'm going to be so mad at you, Pete. Don't let the other kids seem like strangers to you? Huh? There's something kind of naive about them. It's quaint in a way, but it's so unlike how I remember them. The device by the window in the attic with the spiky thing on top has something to do with providing power to the Nest accumulator machine. Did you hear a crash from downstairs when you opened it up? Regardless, looks like you'll need more info if you want to turn it on. See you later. Pete. Suck my nuts, Pete. Drink my hot nut water, Pete. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. STUVWXYZ. Guess the broken glass piece came from here. The lamp opened up when I used the machine in the attic. WDW. Okay. Did I make note of both of those things? I don't think I made note of either of those things. That's really unfortunate. Huh. So does that mean they're not important? Oh, I've got a scroll. Well, that doesn't really help. So... Can I look at it from another angle, or is it always going to give me... No, it's always going to give me this. You have anything to say about this lamp? Emily. Oh. Emily, was it your fault? What? The ceiling lamp crashing on the ground? Did you have something to do with that? There's a lightning rod in the attic. I need to extend it to draw power to the accumulator. I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to be sorry, Emily. I'm asking you to help make sense of this. I don't think I can. Then neither can I. Okay, well... This feels like a clue, but it's not noted in my thing. So... VX... WYX... I can't interact with this. That can't be directly related to this solution up here, because if it was, I would have made a note about those... the letters on the thing on the floor. But it so has to be, though, is the thing. Okay, you know what? That was making... That was making some weird sounds. So does turning that also turn the lamp? Because then we might be onto something. Oh my god, it does. So do we need to spell a word then? STUVWYX. I can't believe that that's not noted down. I'm gonna have to... I feel like I'm following a dead end here because it's not noted, but I'm gonna note it down myself. STU. Okay, what is it? STUVWYX. They're not the same though. This is ABCD VWX. No, I think that's not enough information because even if I was trying to make it make a word, this only tells me what is this? The second piece? The second piece is worth of letters. And these are different. Gary, do you know anything about this shit? What's up? This place sucks. This house is kind of wild, huh? It is. But it's old, and that's bad. This power outage thing? Bad. Where's Pete? I don't think anyone's heard from him today. He said he'd be here like 6, but you beat him here. I hope that thing didn't already get him. I mean, I hope he's okay. Hey, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. He's just forgetful. I hope so. Something about it just seems weird. Okay. Well, that's no help. The locker has to be the solution. I guess I'm going to wait in here again. Okay, here he is. This time, I'm going to get into that damn locker. Luckily, he doesn't seem to be drawn to the noise of switching this machine around. Oh, maybe he... maybe he is. Maybe he is drawn to the noise. I didn't give him enough time to get downstairs before I started messing with it, I guess. Here's the mulligan. I don't know what that is. Is this a church? It's a weird looking church. Okay, well, you know what? We did make some progress. I guess we'll try this again next time. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me stumble around with these pretty basic puzzles like this, but and not really getting anywhere. But you know what? I had some fun with it. I hope you did too. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.